Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Greedy Little Pig Show. This week's episode is going to be a short one. We only ran 2 loads. I was already due for a lighter week since my hours were running low, and coming out of Idaho, I knew we weren't going to see big money loads. So this week was all about pacing ourselves instead of pushing hard like usual. That said, there are still a couple of positives we can take away, so let's get into it. We wrapped up last week in Hamilton, Montana, and I already knew we'd be deadheading a long way to get back into Idaho for our next pickup. Sure enough, we had to run 342 miles empty down to Twin Falls. From there, we picked up out of Chobani and ran it 1,547 miles loaded, heading all the way to Wilmington, Illinois. That gave us a total of 1,889 miles. The load paid $2,882.28, which averages out to $1.52 a mile. One of the positives this week is I actually found a new place to park with some really good food. I was running on US 20 in Arco, Idaho, and came across Jack's Travel Plaza. It's literally in the middle of nowhere, but it's got a huge dirt lot for parking. I sat there for 18 hours and it never filled up. The food was great too. Definitely one of those hidden gem spots I'll be remembering the next time I'm in that part of the country. Let's go, folks.
Mala fama, se la pasan diciendo que soy mala, porque no me aguanto drama de nada. Dime si vienes a mi cama, a mi cama. Mala fama, se la pasan diciendo que soy mala, porque no me aguanto drama de nada. Dime si vienes a mi cama.
And finally, our second and last load of the week was a real hush-hush one. We only had 4 pallets, just about 3,000 pounds, and I can't really share much more than that. What I can tell you is we started in Illinois and ran it out to Nebraska. That was 56 miles empty, 453 miles loaded, for a total of 509 miles. The load paid $1,482.04, which averages out to $2.91 a mile. Let's go, guys!
Mala fama, se la pasan diciendo que soy mala, porque no me aguanto drama de nada. Dime si vienes a mi cama, a mi cama. Mala fama, se la pasan diciendo que soy mala, porque no me aguanto drama de nada. Dime si vienes a mi cama.
Alright guys, let's break these numbers down. Our total revenue for the week came out to $4,439.09. Reimbursements were $138.30. Deductions hit $2,683.41, and $71.94 went into the tire fund. After all that, our deposit was $1,685.08, plus the usual $250 into the e-fund. That leaves us with a net profit of $1,935.08 for the week. We ran 398 miles empty and 2,000 loaded for a total of 2,398 miles this week. Now here's the cool part. We actually made money on the fuel surcharge. After discounts and reimbursements, our total fuel cost, including truck, reefer, and DEF, was $697. That worked out to 29.1 cents per mile, but with a fuel surcharge of $707.42, or 29.5 cents per mile, we ended up making a little over $10 on fuel this week. That doesn't happen very often, and it's always nice when it does. Overall, our revenue came in at $1.85 per mile, our operating cost was $1.14 per mile, and our net profit was 70 cents per mile. Like I said, not a great week revenue-wise, but we knew that going in since we were only running 2 loads. Still, we managed to take home almost $2,000, and saving that much on fuel really helped. That's a wrap for this week's episode of The Greedy Little Pig Show. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll catch you on the next one. And in the meantime, be safe and stay greedy, piggies.